So let's talk about what's going on. There's a lot going on in the city surrounding Halloween, and it's kid-friendly stuff. We start with Boo at the Zoo, and you even got some candy.
Boo at the Zoo.
So Carly, do not look at this right here.
Beloved local candy maker, Ferrara Candy, has donated 10,000 pounds of candy to Brookfield Zoo to transform the zoo into a Halloween wonderland.
Awesome.
10,000 pounds is just about right for my daughter, I think.
Yeah, that's like what most kids like, about 10,000 pounds.
About 10,000 pounds, yeah. They've also given 600 tickets to the event to the people who live in the neighborhood around their facility, so they're really giving back. So when you go to the zoo for Boo at the Zoo, which is weekends through the 28th, you can trick-or-treat and have costume contests all around the zoo with all these candies that are synonymous with Halloween. Laffy Taffy, Nerds, Lemonheads, Trolley, Black Forest. They've also got their, people love this, there's a pumpkin smasher. It's a big spooky barrel that comes down in Gallagher's pumpkins.
That's awesome.
And if dads want a treat, it's also brought to you by Revolution Brewing. So if walking around the zoo with an anti-hero IPA and watching pumpkins get eaten by hippos isn't your idea of a good time, I got nothing for you.
Matt, so great start to use Gallagher the comedian as a verb. I love that. Gallagher the pumpkin. All right, Arts in the Dark Halloween Parade.
Arts in the Dark. So some of Chicago's most vital arts organizations, like the Art Institute, like Looking Glass Theater Company, like After School Matters, have come together to celebrate Halloween as an artist's holiday.
Beautiful.
By having a creative parade in the dark up against, of course, the background of the most beautiful skyline in the country, Chicago, down State Street. This is tomorrow night from 6 to 8. And the parade's going to have these really gorgeous creative floats, as well as big procession puppets. Walkabout Theater Company will be there with their stilt walkers. And from 7:30 to 9:30, there's after parties at the Bean and at Maggie Daly Park with DJs, with body painting, with street performers. There's a screening of Beetlejuice. So if you've got kids with a little bit later bedtime and your family wants a non-traditional Halloween celebration with a little funk on it, this is my pick to click this weekend.
Perfect. All right, 90 seconds left. 3 more to get to. Creatures of the Night at Garfield Park Conservatory.
The beautiful Garfield Park Conservatory will have animals mixed in with their tropical plants, as well as a Monster Mash costume bash, and kids can learn about the relationship between plants and animals in the wild.
Yeah, I can't beat that. I love that these are all wildly different, Matt. That's what's so cool about it. Spooky Pooch Parade at the Botanical Garden.
You don't normally see dogs at the Botanic Gardens, and you don't normally see dogs in costumes, but you'll see both in Glencoe.
I love it. I'm a sucker for this one.
It's a parade for dogs in costumes with costume prizes for the best owner and dog joint costume, the best botanical tie-in. So if you dress your Shih Tzu like a corpse flower, you get a prize, and vendors there from the pet industry.
An opportunity to get really creative. I love seeing, and you can read a dog to tell, are they all in for this costume thing going on? Or are they so mad at their owner for the fact that they're
I imagine there's going to be some grumpy pooches in the Botanic Garden.
A mixed Halloween bag, so to speak. All right, finally, Le Monster Days in Lamont. I love the name.
I think it's on the list just purely for the name Lamont. Lamont loves Halloween. Lamont has all
That's what you said when you came in.
Yeah. They've got, they're having movie screenings. They've got scarecrow contests, but I really mentioned it because they've got a haunted hayride on the I&M Canal. So if you've got a city kid who wants some of those autumnal, traditional Halloween things, head out to Lamont this month because they've got it going on.
Matt, you're so great, man. Knocked it all out in time. I want to ask you, for those out there, we always intro you as Chicago Parents Magazine, Matt Boresi. Can you tell us what Chicago Parent Magazine's about for those who may want to subscribe?
Sure. Chicago Parent is a monthly magazine, and you can find it for free just about anywhere that kids learn or interact with things in Chicago. It's also a website that updates constantly every day with all kinds of things to do, places to do it, and blog entries about the experience of parenting in Chicago.
Matt Boresi, you're the best. Big thank you to having you in here, man. You always got great stuff. And you do it so TV savvy and well-dressed. I love it. All right, check out chicagoparent.com to get a full list of upcoming events and parent tips.